Life's all about exploring your options and finding something that you're very passionate about because you don't want to get out of bed every single day knowing that you're going to work and you're not passionate about something. That's exactly what our today's guest is about. From working with MIT to Tesla, then co founding his own business, he decided he was more interested in helping people and startups to find their purpose, to find something that they're passionate about. So he decided to become a success coach, which is currently being funded by Google. Well, today I bring you Raheel, who is back with us on 10 Minutes of Hiding Wisdom. Hi, Raheel. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you, Minal, for having me here. Thank you to your team for organizing this. This is excellent mission that you guys are doing for the people all around the world.
Of course, it's our pleasure to have someone as talented as you on our show. So, Raheel, we'd love to hear about your career transitions. Like you've gone through so much. You have a background in aerospace engineering. You studied in Pakistan, NAS, which is one of the top universities in Pakistan. Then you decided to go to McGill. Then you went to MIT. So there's a lot of things that have happened. Can you elaborate a little more on your journey?
Thank you, Minal, and I would say appreciate it so much. With At this point, I have 20 years of work experience. Started with that undergrad in aerospace engineering. Once I was serving in Pakistan Air Force, I was following success coaches. Did not know for me what I was passionate about. So that's where it got started from. That what am I really? What's my why? What am I passionate about? And something that I really enjoyed, I was coaching, training other people, and they were saying, Raheel, this is something that really stood out and got the results for me. I said, okay, then if I have to be a global coach at a level contributing to people, then first I need a world class education and I need a good industry exposure. I did not have anything. Started with that soul searching and reflection. Wanted to go to this MIT program. They select 40 professionals from all around the world. From my humble beginnings, I was nowhere close, and I was serving in military and everything. Uh, it took a long journey. We lived in Montreal in Canada, in Toronto area in Canada, and finally got an opportunity 2 years studying with Harvard, and finally that MIT program. Tesla was partnered with the school, and that's how we moved from Boston to Fremont, California, where the Tesla factory is based, where we are based since last 7 years. In first 2 years, got an opportunity to lead the Model X assembly line for $250 million. Could save 11 million for the company, and then a Tesla supplier company, a startup, could grow that startup from 4 million to 16 million.
Oh.
Um, Through this journey, found that helping these small businesses and startup, helping business leaders is a passion that I have. And that's why, like a lot of my friends said, Raheel, you're crazy leaving such an amazing, high paying job and everything that you had been doing. I have it gets to, if we have some skin in the game, if we have emotions in the game, we will say we will do something that fulfills us. So coaching is something that fulfills me once I'm serving other business leaders. So that's why I had went through those transition, and that's how helping people all around the world.
So it makes a lot of sense, especially because people are constantly telling us that you can't do something. And then you're actually like, no, you're passionate about this and you decided to go for it even when odds were against you. So that's something that's very admirable. So thank you for actually pursuing your dreams and inspiring all of us to chase our dreams at the end of the day because you don't want to regret your life choices because life is too short for that at the end of the day. So, Raheel, I'd be interested because you've coached so many businesses and individuals. What's something that you've realized is important for success for an individual? For example, if I'm applying for a job, what's something that would make me successful at the end of the day if I want to apply for a job with a certain company?
Yes, absolutely, Minal. That's a very interesting question. I would say if I'm Minal, then I would put my passion in there, in that setting, to the company that I'm applying for, or to the startup or the business that I want to be part of, and show my passion. Like, learning from so many leaders in the industry, number one thing that everyone appreciates is the passion. It's not the skill, it's not the experience. It's all about passion and showing that, demonstrating that passion, that how could my passion bring result to your team. So that's what something that really helps. And it reminds me of a very interesting scenario in which I was coaching a business leader, and he was 20 years senior to me in age as well as experience. And we were doing this role playing and that how to show the passion. And he said, Raheel, everyone would say that I'm passionate. I said, really? Do you think everyone says that or everyone does that in those interactions? He said, maybe not. I said, okay, let's start. Let's do it. Let's do it 3 times. We started doing it. He said, wow, I really got this. If I show this, if I validate what I have with my passion, absolutely. And that's exactly he did. And that's how got the
Wow.
results.
Okay. I understand that, but how exactly do you show your passion? Like that's as like how do you like okay, I'm passionate about something. For example, traveling. How would I show that to people if I'm
Yes.
passionate about something and I want to work in that field?
Awesome. Very interesting question, Vinal. If I am very passionate about traveling and I want to have a startup from my traveling experiences, number one would be passion. Number two would be effectiveness. How my travels are helping me and beyond myself, helping so many people around me. How am I contributing to other people's life through my passion? That would be point number two. And third would be making it sustainable. Since I'm very passionate in this area and I'm effective, people are saying that Raheel or Minal, you are really doing something amazing. Then can it be sustainable? Can people pay me for doing something, for doing the value add for them? Be it traveling, be it semi in any other area. Then if the people can pay me and it can be sustainable, then it makes a profession out of it. So I would say like how we can make our passion and transition that into a profession, that is very important. Like being small businesses and sustainable. Otherwise, what people do, they would say they will forget about their passion. They will find a job in which their heart is not there, their passion is not there, and they will say, "Oh, by the way, I just do a job for the sake of living, putting food on the table, but I'm very passionate about this." Then that division occurs. The heart says something else, mind says something else. That is something that we are unable to put our dreams or having that consistency and coherence. So I would say that we must follow our passion and create a way, find a way or make one. So that's what my key message would be.
That's very true because I think for you to find your passion, you have to be very self aware at the end of the day. So, speaking to people with passion, like who are well aware of their passion, like just looking at videos, TED Talks, especially because everything is so accessible, and just like self reflecting, introspecting, and just focusing on what you want at the end of the day is something that's very important because you don't want to feel like you're living a boring life. You want to go out of bed knowing that you're
Yes.
making a difference, you're contributing to something bigger. So thank you for sharing that. If there's any last piece of advice that you would provide to your guests or listeners, what is something that you would tell them?
Absolutely. The last piece of advice that I just wanted to share, Minal, you just said that. You said bigger than
Yeah.
ourselves. So if we have a mission, if I have a mission that is bigger than myself, I for myself only, I can find a respite or I can think about anything. But since I'm working on a mission that is bigger than myself, I will prove to it. Why? Because I'm doing it for others. Many of the times we cannot do things for our own self that we can do for others because we want to provide and deliver for others and contribute to them. So I would say definitely finding that mission bigger than ourselves would be the best. And if we can find that, then absolutely we will have all emotions in the game, we will have skin in the game, and we will persevere and go way ahead in.
Well, you heard it from Raheel. Put your skin in the game, you will go quite ahead. Find your passion, make sure you find something that you want to do for the rest of your life because life is too short to do something that you're not interested about. Look for careers that you would be interested in. Look for a company that you're passionate about. Look for the company's mission that you could relate to because you want to do something that you're actually passionate about where which could translate into results. This is your host Manal Bukhari signing off, and thank you so much Raheel for joining us today.
Thank you, Minal. This is very impressive that you're doing. I really love it. And thank you for everyone and would love to see you
Of
again.
course, thank you so much. Have a good day.